You need internet tips, though. We've got the man in studio here tonight, and it's a great local kind of story with local flavor, and he's off and running and having too much fun. That's Brad Jenkins, the owner-operator of JPS.net. Many of you, I'm sure, are subscribers. Brad, welcome to Take 5. Great
Thanks.
to have you on.
Pleasure.
It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Has it been that long?
I think it's been 3, I think.
Wow. 3 years, you walked off this set, and then you just, boom, took off, and you haven't been back since. Boy, that really hurts.
That's right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Thanks for having me back.
Every night I'm on the computer, and JPS.snap pops up, so I know you're there and alive and well.
Great.
And I leave rude messages with some of your employees. Hey, say hi to Brad. Tell him I said hello.
That's right, and I've got the standing order for them not to let the calls go through.
You do a good job with those. Boy, oh boy, I'm getting my head handed to me tonight. Hey, anyway, JPS.net. Give us some background on the history, because you started on, was it D Street or 5th Street you started on?
4th Street.
4th Street.
That's
right. One of those. Okay, very good, John. And in Marysville, 3 years ago, right?
About 3.5, right?
Okay. Well, take us from there and where it's gone, because this is so exciting.
Where it's gone. So at that point, we opened a small office in Sacramento. I wanted to tap some of the regional market down in the more populated area.
Okay,
and,
sure.
Went and opened an office in Folsom that gave us a pretty wide coverage area of dial tone. Then moved the office permanently down there to get a little bit of a bigger space and get a pool. Kept the Marysville operation going that served the Yuba Sutter area, right. The dial tones there. And then we teamed up with a local company called the Select telecommunications company that gave us a much broader coverage area that covered northern and southern California. And we kept the numbers in the areas, and we really try to target the rural secondary markets and where cable modems aren't going to be tomorrow, but ultimately going to be able to keep the V.90, the 56K standard, going a little bit longer, and done some expansion back east and the major metropolitan areas, but largely the customers are in California.
I got to ask you this question. 3 years ago, how many customers did you have at the end of the year? Your first 6 months in business?
Wow. 500 probably, I think.
How many do you have today?
We just surpassed 100,000 yesterday.
Congratulations. 100,000 customers. That's amazing. Started right in Marysville.
That's right.
Wow. Money Magazine, take that. Yuba Sutter Statistical Metropolitan Area. That's right. Started right here. Now, you're one of the biggest internet service providers. You're real modest on the West Coast. That's incredible. You might be the biggest. For an independent.
Independently, yeah. Right, exactly. We're tiny compared to the giant AOL and you know, some of the larger groups, but we're trying to work hard to catch up to some of the nationwide players that everyone knows about, Earthlink and Mindspring. We're really working hard to get there.
That's incredible. Tell us, okay, JPS, if I'm out in the audience tonight, you have the local number still, because I use the same thing.
We do.
To get on.
Number,
and if people are out there and want to sign up for your service, they can call 1-800-711-5353.
Correct.
And JPS.net on the internet, you can sign up that way also if you want to transfer service. Where's the internet going, Brad? I mean, it's just incredible what's going on.
Well, it's amazing. I mean, most of the people have probably been listening to the Wall Street news about all the e-commerce stories, the Amazon and the eBay and some of these crazy things happening. I heard today that Amazon was worth more than Disney. I think the market capitalization just surpassed that.
That is unbelievable.
It is really amazing for companies that have just incredibly small amounts of revenue. So e-commerce is a big thing. Obviously, that's people this year. I think it was a big success, more than it has been before, where people were shopping much more online. And I think
you think people felt more secure.
I mean, I think security used to be one of the big questions a couple of years ago, and I think people are really they really understand that. I think they've gotten comfortable checking their bank balances and things online, their credit card statements, and so they're definitely comfortable there, I think, now.
So they're more conditioned.
I think so.
That's great. Now let's talk about your service again, because I know if let's say I want to start a website, and that's always out there. Let's say I got some brilliant idea. I want to sell Stacy Johnson's recipes for success or soup on the internet. If I want to start that Stacy Johnson website, how do I do that?
Well, it's surprisingly, we have about 6,500 domain hosted accounts where we actually have a .com address.
Wow.
And most of those people are companies similar to that kind of started up. They don't have a giant operation now, but it's kind of a side business or something that they're doing, selling T-shirts on the side or the recipes. Yeah. And we have a group that sell the domain, get email accounts set up, and give you really a virtual presence and do some e-commerce packaging and get things going. So
that's incredible.
Kind of fun working with people that can earn revenue from the small amount of money that they pay us for that service.
Sure, that's great stuff. What do you see on the horizon for internet service providers like yourself? I mean, what other kind of things are you going to have people getting into? I heard today that you're going to be able to buy, or you can buy right now, music off the internet from independent producers of record albums and what have you.
MP3s, as you mentioned, right. I think a few things are going to happen. People, we've noticed, spend a lot more time online. When I was here back a few years ago, we probably had a modem ratio that was almost 50% higher what we can afford to have today, because people are online much, much more. I think it's becoming more regular, and people are going to be pushing to be online all the time, so that you basically walk into the room where your computer is and your email is going to be waiting for you. You don't have to dial up. And
well, they're talking about having a 20-hour stock market, you know, eventually. You know, that which is, when you think about it, that's incredible.
That would be. Absolutely. It's I think it's going to be the key, is things that don't, markets that don't necessarily shut off, that things are always on.
You just go all the time.
Yep, 24/7.
That's great. Now, how big do you want JPS Net to get? Now, you have how many employees? 175?
175 currently.
That's
in
incredible.
Sacramento. How big do I, you know, it's a great question. I'd like to see us in the 250,000 to 500,000 user area. That's, I think, a comfortable size. We've got some good positioning in some major cities, you know, throughout the country. I think we're pretty comfortable where we are regionally now. I think we're just trying to improve the quality and get the
And
network.
you're moving into New York City, is that right?
We've got a 5,000 square foot office in New York that we've opened. Nobody's there yet, but it's going to be.
It's a virtual office, but it's there.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's there with nobody's there.
Servers sitting there, modems in them, but.
That's great. Now, last question for you. We got about 30 seconds. If there's some talented people out in the Yuba-Sutter Statistical Metropolitan Area that might want to join forces with you, might want to look for an employment opportunity in your organization, can they do that online?
Absolutely. We have a section that you can fill out an online resume, or send. There's an email that we have, jobs@jps.net. Very much looking for
Talented people.
It's very difficult.
Not that there's any talented people in the studio, but I mean out in the audience there could be. So, well,
Absolutely.
That's great. And it's jps.net.
Yes.
And jps.snap if you have the homepage hooked in properly, right?
Right. If you load up the software,
it took me a while. In fact, I think Brad probably the last computer he sold was to me, probably my laptop. And I remember here one night we were trying to get online. We had a good time with that. That was fun doing online stuff here. But 1-800-711-5353. Brad Jenkins from JPS.net. We'll have you back again 3 more years when you have 1 million customers. And again, congratulations on your success. That's a phenomenal story.
Thanks.
Thank you for being here. You
right.
bet. Okay, now I'm going to do this behind-the-scenes thing. And, I'm all fired up. Here we go. But I'm not jumping in a swimming pool this time. In fact, I'm going to talk to Kim Mann. Oh, yes. Kim, it's New Year's time. Well, we got to get out of the shadows.
I'm trying to hide.
Where am I?
You're on
I'm right here.
one.
There we go. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
This is Kim Mann, one of our wonderful reporters and camera people. What's the New Year's resolution?
I would like to acquire a Furby for less than retail price.
Okay, for all of those of you out in the audience, you can send that to 311 B Street in Yuba City, care of Kim, a Furby she's looking for.
Furby.
That's
But
it?
I would like to not pay like $100,000 for it.
That's it, just a Furby?
Well, actually, I'd like to save more money, but that's everyone's.
Okay, talk to your banker. Anyway,
Hi, John.
have a wonderful New Year. Have a
Thank
great
you.
night, and thanks
You
for all
too.
your hard work in
Glad
98.
to.
Now I get to go see Becky Curry.
Okay, good.
Becky Curry,
Hi.
back from UOP. Where are we? Oh, there's Kim. Kim's on camera. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was the first semester in school?
It was good. Actually, I'm a sophomore, so 3rd semester. But you
Oh,
know.
no, but the first semester this year.
Right. It was good. It was good. Yeah.
Don't question my questions.
Sorry.
Okay?
Sorry.
Now, Mom and Dad are watching tonight. The parties. They want to know all about them. What was the best party you went to?
Let's see. I don't know if I remember.
Wow,
But
it was a good party. Okay, New Year's resolution other than taking Stacy's job when you're done with school.
my New Year's resolution is probably to appreciate my parents more because they do a lot for me and they're paying my way through school. So I think that they need a lot of my appreciation.
Oh, brownie points makes up for the party line. Anyway, hey, have a great 1999.
You too.
Good seeing you.
Thanks,
Thanks for being here. Now I get to go talk to Miana Solomon. Not your dad. Hi, dear.
Hi.
Keep it clean now. You're on
I know.
live TV.
I'll try. I'll try. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Your best memory this year in studio was?
My best memory in studio.
Yeah.
The bull. The bull that did his
Who was the
business
bull?
over in the corner.
The bull did his business in the corner?
When Russell was filling in for you.
Oh, you weren't here.
Oh, no, I wasn't here. Russell would do his business in the studio. That's a scary thought.
The week when John's worked.
Okay, I better check behind my chair.
Yeah.
So, New Year's resolution, 1999, last year before the millennium, what's going to happen in your life? What do you want to happen in your life?
Oh, what do I want? New Year's resolution. To be nicer.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
To be a nicer
Everybody
person.
here is so happy.
Yeah, they're very happy, I'm sure. They get my wrath all the time.
You don't want any special goodies, husband, money, cars, wealth?
Well, no.
Okay, good. Just to be nice. That's
Just to be nice.
What a couple of nice things. That's very nice. Okay.
Well, I want a Furby too.
You want
but
Fred to be nice?
take
Kim
that.
said? Was that Kim or Stacy or
Oh,
Becky
yeah.
or Miana said that? I don't remember.
Everybody wants Fred to be nice. Be
Fred
nice, Fred.
Bard, wonderful director. In the truck. We keep him in the truck. Richard's in the truck, too. Okay, well, thank you. Happy
Oh,
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good to see you.
You too.
Okay. I guess I can stand right here. Is that good, Stace? In the shadows? No, where do you want me? I'll sit over here next to Brad. Say goodbye. It's so sad. Anyway, we missed Janice and Janie tonight. Brad, you missed Janice and Janie tonight. Sorry. Next time you're on, we'll have them here singing. They're down finishing their CD. Look for it, 99. Great job, girls, this year. Don't miss Artists Alive next. And don't miss anything on Media One, because you got some great people here. Dee Dee Brady, the general manager, does a great job supporting this group. Stacy Johnson puts all this wild and crazy shows together and has a great time. Fred and Rich in the truck do a great job. Everybody here loves you, and we appreciate you watching all the shows on Media One. And for all the folks here at Media One and Channel 5, thanks for enjoying us and joining us for a wonderful 1998. We're looking forward to bringing you some great stuff in 1999. Have a great and happy New Year and a safe one, and we'll see you again in 1999. Thank you.
Let's watch the football game in comfort, Bonnie, in this great new massage chair. Look, it even has an answering machine.
October is a great time to buy at Evans Furniture. Whatever you want, they've got it in stock now in time for the holidays. And as the weather cools, cut up in one of Evans' specialty beds. In addition to spring mattresses, they have water, air, latex, and adjustable beds. As always, Evans will work with you on outstanding financing terms to meet your personal needs. So come in today.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Evans Furniture in Yuba City, where there's always something new.
Hi, I'm Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Eileen Collins. It was a great thrill for me to be the first woman